All right, we are live. How is everybody doing? We're streaming Monster Hunter World because the new event quest comes out today. I believe it comes out today, right? It was on the 27th, it said. Later on today it comes out, and I figured we could do some Kulve Taroth while waiting. I can play with my new charge blade that I got, that I'm still learning, and is ridiculously strong. As you guys know, the charge blade is the only weapon in the game I really haven't used a lot, so everything should be set up, by the way, everybody. Let me just check one more thing. I feel like I'm forgetting a thing. Yeah, never mind. I felt like I was forgetting something, but maybe I'm not. I don't know. Oh yes, the event quest. The event quest. Let me just double check. Bring that up for you guys as well. So yeah, 12:27, 7 p.m. my time. Yeah. So it comes out in 5 hours. And so we can get a bunch of Kulve Taroth runs in and then finish out the night by doing that event quest a few times. Hopefully it's going to be more fun than a few times, right? But we'll see. We'll see. Display. There we go. All right, so hi everyone. Can we see the stats on the charge blade? Yeah, sure. I'll show it again. I'm good. I'm good. You know, now that I'm streaming, I'm good. Real life sucks. Let's see. What event quest? I miss it. Did everyone really not know about these event quests? Maybe I should put that in the title of the video so people know. Alright, let me edit the title of the video. That way people who weren't aware that this event quest was coming out today will be able to. 12:27, am I wrong, guys? Like, it is coming out today, right? New event quest plus. Let's put the plus symbol. So that way people who aren't sure, they can just come on in. All right. So let's go ahead and save that. Move this over here. There we go. Hi, Jordan. Me flag on. Why Zelda again? The thumbnail is Zelda. It should not be. The thumbnail should definitely not be Zelda. Let me double check that. Come on. That is not the thumbnail I see, man. I guess it's just YouTube being YouTube. I'll tell it to change the thumbnail again to the video, the current thumbnail. Maybe double updating the thumbnail might make it work. I'm not sure. There we go. Alright, so let's go ahead and see how many people are in the session so far. No, I'm not going to be playing Breath of the Wild. I'm sorry that it's showing you Breath of the Wild thumbnail. That's not the thumbnail of the video. YouTube's just messing up. Okay. Like all the metadata is... Let me make sure everything is correct now. Let me open up the advanced settings and see if it's saying it anywhere else. Yeah, everything is on Monster Hunter, so I'm not sure why it would do that. Alright, so... Yeah, I had an alright Christmas, and that was the last day of alright. Okay, so...
Welcome.
Oh yeah, that's right. While waiting for a few more people to hop on in, I am going to switch... I'm going to look at the other charge plates that I got out of this. Yeah, that's what I thought. I didn't get any, I didn't get the electric one, if there is an electric one. Let's use the... blast one, I guess. I mean, that's not really going to help, but the other elements aren't going to help either, you know? At least the blast one has a higher base attack. Okay, so I'm trying to think here. Actually, let's switch to the ice one. And take a look at what I did. And switch this stuff around. Like... Because I want to... I really want to get the best effect out of the element on this weapon, since it's so strong. Like, it's ridiculously strong. I got Handicraft 3 there. Got this for the small, the Empress for the big. Like, set decorations from current equipment. Like, I threw a whole bunch of frost attacks in there at the cost of the other things I did have. What's the crit chance on this thing? Weak, 40% if it hits a weak spot. So if I switch out the legs to the other ones. Wait, set decorations from current equipment. Yeah, I do have all these tenderizers. So if I change those legs to from the Empress to the Dante stuff, I still have the tenderizer. Alright, yeah, exactly. I still have the perfect tenderizer. Did I lose out on... I want focus and power per longer still. So if I switch these... and then power prolonger, wherever that is. Wait. I already have my capacity boost. Didn't I have a power prolonger decoration? I don't know where it is. I don't know. I really wish they would just have one name for decorations, because I don't know what the other name of it is. And so I got to look through 2 times with the other one. Does anyone know what the other name is? And where it is? Like, did anyone see it? What page it was on? Because I'm not seeing it, and I don't think I know 100% I have a decoration for power prolonger. You say it was enhancer? Ah, there it is. Thank you. Okay. And then ice attacks. Alright, that's not that bad. Like, I don't need that much ice attack, but it's interesting, I think, to have it. But yeah, look at that. I think that's a pretty decent build, isn't it? Seems like it to me. All right, let me save it. Change equipment. I'll save it over, not on top of the other one I had, wherever it is. Oh, did I not save that one? Ah, yeah, here it is. With no ice in it at all, right? This is the one with ice. And then let's switch to the blast one. And then get rid of all the ice. So, do arc tempered quests only come from the... Wait, do arc tempered quests only come back when there is an event? No, they come back on their own. We just haven't seen it for a little while like that because there's been so many event things back to back. The session is passed. Is anyone in the session? Yeah, there's lots of people in the session. Sometimes you have to keep trying. And thank you, El Brave Horse, for letting me know about the enhancer, because that was frustrating a bit. I guess vitality. And then like one thing of fire resist. We'll just go with survivability with this one first. With this first one, expert jewel actually. Okay. Set decorations. No, change equipment. All right, so we're finally going to start using a charge blade a little bit. It'd be nice if I get the electric charge blade as well. Yeah, that'd be nice if I get the electric charge blade as well. This is an impact file, unfortunately, so I should really put the other thing in there. Artillery. Quick run away before. What's the new event? The Assassin's Creed event is what most people are thinking it's going to be. Oh yeah, I didn't... How many people are in the session now? Huh, not that many extra people joined. Well, I guess this is fine. We'll go ahead and go with this. Let's see. So we'll have to have 2 teams of 3. Unless we get another person to connect. What are you talking about, Lineage? I'm not sure what you're talking about, Lineage. Dodogama's Charge Blade gets some love. I haven't looked at it. Oh, you're LARPing as a moderator. Oh, okay. Just wanting to ban everyone. I see. Alright. Make a personal note to never moderate Lineage. Yeah. Alright, so we're still hoping like at least one more person will connect. Oh. Alright, well I didn't mean to do that. You're looking forward to the Witcher DLC? When did they say that one's coming out? That seems like it's going to be a while off. Carparians is one of us. One of us. Oh, I see. You guys are all doing that dance. Alright, huh. Yeah, I mean, I could eat that just in case things go wrong. The other things aren't going to be that valuable to me. So I think I might eat that just in case things go wrong. Go with the bombarder. Just getting ready for the fight. Kitty, stop typing. Oh my gosh, you're right. My bad, sorry. Love typing, cat. Surprised you have 10K, but only 7 people watching. You're not seeing the right numbers of the people watching, buddy.
Hello.
And by the way, YouTube, like the viewers, active viewers during a stream versus subscribers, there's a massive difference in those two things. PewDiePie had when he did his stream 76 million subscribers, and he only had 20,000 people watching. That would be like me having 2 people watching. 100,000 subscriber channels have a couple hundred people watching sometimes. Hundreds of thousands subscriber channels sometimes have a couple thousand people watching. And that's if it's like a political channel or something like that. Quite often it's just a couple hundred. It has to be a big deal. Like there has to be a reason why other than the game for you to get like huge numbers comparative to your subscriber numbers. Like some sort of YouTube drama or something like that. That'll bring it up. But if it's just a normal video, Oh crap, I didn't check the numbers. Ah! We lost a person. What? Yeah, so Cozy, it told you it was Breath of the Wild. Like, so it's telling everyone that it's Breath of the Wild. Why? This is why I don't have a full session. Like, I've refreshed it, like, look, third time is hopefully the charm. It's not showing that for me. I'll tell it to update the damn thumbnail 3 times. Update the thumbnail. Wait for it to say it's uploading. It says it's updated. Let's update it again. This is gonna be the 4th time. YouTube will figure it out one of these times. It's updating. It's updating. Alright, let's go do it 5 times. Change thumbnail. And there we go. And that's 5 times. Let's go ahead and update it again. And 6 times. I'm just updating it with the same thumbnail every single time. And I'm doing it 10 times, by the way. Maybe at one of these times it'll register it. Okay. Let's do it again. And we'll do it one last time. Well, yeah, it's important that people know what I'm playing, and YouTube's like not doing their darn job. Yeah, unfortunately, you can't mix consoles and PC and all that stuff. It's not cross-platform. And I guess just because it's so bad, let me go ahead and also put it in the Discord. Like, that way people understand it's actually Monster Hunter. Sorry for this, guys. We got to make sure it's actually the right thing. That way, people who want to play with the who want to play with me can actually hop on. Everyone. There we go. YouTube is telling everyone that I'm playing Zelda again. So if you want, wait. But I'm playing Monster Hunter World. So if you want to join, there we go. That's as much as I can do. Alright, so we got a couple more people. So that's enough to do 3 full teams. So let's go ahead and head out. Wait, hold on. 1, 2, 3. Alright, no. We got people back that we lost. Weird. They must have lost connection. When I saw 2 extra people, I was thinking that we were at 2 people. So we lost everyone down to only 2 full teams. Interesting. Alright, so hopefully... Wait, Isaac just joined, it said. Was he already in there? Yeah, he was, because that's 3. Yeah. I'd like at least one more person to connect. And then we'll start doing some runs. That way we don't have to have 2 teams of 3. Am I poop? I'm not sure what you mean. Honey poop? What do you mean, evil person? Honey Pop. That's a thing, isn't it? Is that supposed to be a pun for that? Isn't that like a video game or something? I know one of you guys were talking about it a while ago. I just can't remember. No, isn't it? Isn't that that was that game. That was that puzzle game that those YouTubers, like all the YouTubers, were playing for a while there. I remember that. I never played it. You know how I am. I don't play those types of games. Well, I'll play them, but I mean, I'll play it if I'm interested in it. I don't play a game because it's popular. But yep, there we go. We can go ahead and start doing some runs if you guys want. Go ahead and form up some parties.
It's so good to see you.
Alright. Sipping on the coffee. Okay. No, I don't own that game, evil person. See? It's not on my H list. The only thing that's HO is Hollow Knight. Well, HO that's installed. Let's see. 3. Alright. Breakfast. So does anyone know anything new about the new event coming out? Or is it still just rumors that it's going to be the Assassin's Creed thing? It makes sense. Assassin's Creed content was found in the game. And it does fit with the title of the thing. And the image of the quest is 3 monsters and one of the... And player jumping at one of the monsters, right? Almost Assassin's Creed style. Right, hold on. I forgot I accidentally closed it before. Let me pull up the event again. There we go. Search Google for image. Because they never give you the full-size image for some strange reason. Alright, open image. In new tab. That's still not the full-size image, even though you claimed you were 1080p. There we go. Alright, so. So you have... Oh, it's 2 monsters. I thought there was a 3rd monster somewhere. But you have this one coming in like like I said, I think what's going to end up happening is she's going to like fly at him. And he's just going to go bloop. And she's going to go straight into his mouth. He's not even going to chew her or anything. He's just going to go bloop, right into it, right into his stomach. Just bloop. All right, everybody's on standby. So if you guys want to start like doing some Kulve Taroth runs, let's go ahead. I have 2 windows. One is Zelda and the other is this, and both is direct. Oh, you mean you're watching someone else stream Zelda, and then you're playing Zelda, possibly? You really want to make a Lunastra weapon. Which one are you trying to make? And what's stopping you from making it? You like the white, the lighter gold? I don't know. I preferred the old gold better. I like the weapons. I like the gold of the weapons better. And I also like the, excuse me, sorry. I like the gold of the weapons better, and I also like the way her moves look. Like when she hits the ground and the gold comes up and stuff, and I like when she breaks out of her molten, when she breaks out of her thing and all the molten gold is flying everywhere. I like the way that stuff looks better. As far as her just walking around color, it just looks a little overexposed.
See you around, buddy.
For me, at least.
Over here.
I'm ready.
Ah, that's not what I wanted. This way. So yeah, that's how you switch. So instead, it's this button. There it is. Bum. Don't forget the tracks on the first time, guys. On the next run, we can ignore the tracks a bit, but on the first run, we're trying to get to threat level 6 in one go if we can. And with us being one team down, we'll have to make sure that we're gathering tracks for sure. You played her 9 hours straight and only got 5 of the new ones? Oh man, I got 5 of the new ones in like 2 runs, dude. I don't know what happened to you. Yet, like, are you sure? Like, because the drops have like completely changed for me. Like, yeah, I think it was like 2 runs by the time I got like 5 of the new ones. That was about it. Are you getting like good rewards? Like that might be the thing. Like what are you, how many rainbow rewards are you getting on average? Because I get like 6 almost every single time. Like 3. You got like 3 about 8 times. Yeah, see I think there's your problem. You gotta so I get like 6 about every single time. Except unless something goes wrong. So there's a few things you have to do to make sure you don't lose rewards. First off, you don't want to, from the beginning of it to the end of it, you don't want to have a failed mission where everyone dies or you quit the mission. You don't want either of that. You want her to run away, or you want to break her horns, or else you lose out on some rewards. Another thing you'll want to do is, what was it? If you get her into fury mode, you want to make sure you break her horns when you get her into fury mode. So try to avoid making her fury until you're gonna go for the win run, right? So what I mean by that is, like, this is the first run, and if my team is like really good, I don't really, like, I'll back off. I won't do as much stuff. The reason is that we don't really necessarily want to go into Area 4 the first time. What we're trying to do is get points. We're trying to get to threat level 6. Because once you get to threat level 6, or as close as we can get to threat level 6 in one run. Because once we get to threat level 6, everything gets a lot easier as far as like breaking all her parts and whatnot. Yeah, this weapon does not do a lot of damage to her. But I'd still prefer to practice with it. It's like I said, it's the only weapon I don't really use. Gosh darn it. See, like I do that too much. Oh, you know what? I should use Dante's weapon for the Area 1, right? That'll teach me how to do the guard point stuff. Well, it'll get me to relearn how to do that guard point stuff again. Because the Dante stuff flashes. Yeah, so I'm actually going to do that now. I'm going to switch to the Dante's. So you don't want to fail the mission completely. If she runs away, you don't fail it. But you don't want to fail the mission completely. And you don't want to, which includes running away. Don't run away. Don't abort the mission. Don't have 3 deaths and don't abort the mission. There we go. Oh, this one has lightning on it too. It's not that much lightning, but it's lightning. So at least it might even do more damage. But this one will have, this is perfect because this is, you'll see what I mean when I start using it. It blinks whenever I'm doing a thing. Whenever a guard point goes off. It pulses much bigger than the other shields and stuff. And then you also want to break every part on Kulve Taroth, which is much easier to do. She didn't come this path? What is going on? Why didn't she go through that path? She must have turned around and went the other way. Which is much easier to do. Oh, okay, I see. She went through the hole and then came through there.
Proceed with caution.
Which is much easier to do if you have her at threat level 6. So the first run, you break parts if you can. Don't worry about it that much. Mostly just worry about getting the tracks and dropping the boulders on her head because those are worth 60 points. And then once you're at threat level 6, go for breaking every single piece of her body and getting to getting to Area 4 and breaking her horns and her tail if you can get away with it as well. Alright, let's increase my armor just a bit. This is the wrong mantle. I might as well equip it though. See, that's the shield, and so when I switch, when I do things, oops, when I switch forms back and forth, you see how I pulsed? So when it makes my whole body pulse like that, I know those are guard points. It's much easier to see with this weapon for some reason than the other one. Assassin's Creed goes to honor right that online game. AC not coming here. Oh, you don't think? Well, Assassin's Creed content is already in, so. I gotta find him. I know there's at least 2 guard spots that I remember, but I don't remember. I know one of them is changing from a two-handed weapon back to the sword and shield. Charge blade shield hurts my soul when you block. Why, Frank? You don't think the charge blade should be able to block?
It's so good to see you.
Oh yeah, let's see. So everyone's finished, and we only got to threat level 4.
Welcome, welcome.
Is that right? Yeah, so we only got to threat level 4. So that means that we gotta try hard, unfortunately. So, go ahead and post up again, guys. I moved, there's no moving in a block. even the shield, the large shield gets moved during a block if you don't have guard on it, with some of the hits at least. Okay. All right. Well, I can't experiment this time around. I got to make sure I just break as many parts as possible, because that wasn't a very strong run. There we go. That's called wrong. I think I got everything but lipo guns from our tempered Kulve Taroth. Oh yeah? Congrats, man. Kitty, please paw the like button. Let's give our others a wake-up call. Thank you, evil person. I appreciate that. No, I do not, Matteo. If I did, I would have used it. Oh, I didn't actually check to see if everyone else is. Ah, we got another team coming on in too. We're getting close. We maybe, you know what? I think we have. Did someone already leave, by the way? Yeah, someone already dispatched. All right, someone already dispatched. I wasn't paying attention, so let's go ahead and go. Guys, please don't dispatch until we have everyone set up. Because I was gonna split up the teams, I think, in 2 smaller numbers, and then just do a second run where we didn't go to threat level 4, and we didn't beat him. Because a new person had popped in. But that's fine. We can just try to win this one, and then he can get in on the next runs. Well, 2 new people had popped in. So the team of 3 became a team of 4, but then but now there's 1 left over. Man, my eyes hurt. last days of Cold. I might not be playing it on the last days of Kulve Taroth, depending on if they're gonna replace her with something new at the same time. I'll probably get in most of my runs during. I'm most likely done running Kulve Taroth by herself for now. Well, this time she's out at least. Instead, 2 events come out while she's out.
See you around, buddy.
And I guess, and I'm thinking I'm just gonna run those missions. Oh wow, really? Her tail wasn't in there still, huh? All right, well, no problem.
I'm ready.
Ew! I hate having to reload when I know she's about to run off. Ah, she already started the animation. What am I doing? Tracks aren't gonna help. We're going for the win, so tracks aren't gonna help. We'll get so many points from breaking her parts this time around that we're and getting to the higher threat level. I mean the higher pursuit. I mean the higher areas, stages. There we go. The higher stages of the fight that we'll be at threat level 6 even if we lost and everyone lost with us. That piece is actually already broken. He just figured it out. Yeah, I broke that pretty early with the bombs. You still get full rewards. What do you still get full rewards for? You move, there's no moving. That's spelled wrong. In the last few days, you still get full rewards. I did. The Xearrik checked probably the high-ranked people thinking just above their run and not helping others because they don't want to fail and break the final horn. Well, the thing is that they're not really helping themselves. A group of nothing but high-ranked people aren't really helping themselves. They're making the runs take longer, not less time. So, if that, I'm pretty sure that's not it, because we've talked about it a lot. I'm pretty sure that's not going on. Where there's just nothing but super high level people and a whole bunch of low level people all together. That way we can actually get it in there. But it's like not, because I talked about it before, and I'm pretty sure I made sense. But yeah, like if you go in with nothing but high ranked people from the beginning, it actually just makes the runs take longer, right? Because you wanted to run away in stage 2 or 3 if you get away with it. But as long as you're gathering enough points from the ground and all the teams are doing that and getting good drops and whatnot from the rocks up top to get those extra points, then you're going to get to threat level 6 in one run. As long as you get to threat level 6, then from there, you don't want to get to area 4. You don't want to do all that. You want it to just end as fast as possible. So the first run, you can't quit out to make it end faster, right? So you can get like a 10-minute run in if you don't do as good in your first run. Just focus mostly on gathering tracks and dropping the boulders and all that. Now we just got to get the right foreleg and the chest pieces, guys. And we broke everything on her. And before she releases, at least. Right foreleg and the right chest piece. Yeah, look at you. Yeah, I'm using the Kajar Thunder weapon. I got it on the first day, didn't I, guys? I think. I've been using it as the light bow gun since the first day. Alright, so we broke enough parts to make her go Fury, but I don't think we broke enough parts to get reward level 17 yet. Because we still have to break her right chest piece. Or no, the right chest piece just broke, so that means we already broke it. Pretty sure it just broke. It looked like it just broke to me. Yeah, well, there's drops I don't have yet either, Greco. Like, you just gotta keep going, unfortunately. Times I wasn't far enough in the animation to get the stuff. See, this is the thing. I don't think you can break parts in between switching. Because you know how easily I could break parts right now, right? But I don't think any of those parts are going to break. See how that? Oh, there it is. It finally did break. Maybe it's after she pushes through? I don't know, man. It's really weird. Like, I don't tend to break parts when she's coming out or going in the ground or switching areas too often. But like maybe they just have increased durability or something. I do jump through the roars when I care about it. Yeah, that's right. I want to use the same thing. Where was it? Hey, how's it going, Diesel Rock? What weapon am I looking for? Or are you talking to chat? Name I can't say. I don't know the name, unfortunately. I'd have to Google it again. Pretty sure I Googled your name before, though, didn't I? Alright. That guy just like it tried to blow me up.
Good work, Vipers. Now get out there.
Let's not bomb. Let's not put everyone on our tail for the bomb, guys.
Watch yourself.
Because, well, first off, it's going to be kind of hard to bomb the tail. I think we can still do it, but gonna let one of you guys wake up the tail, and then I'm gonna put. Oh, never mind. Well, I'm gonna put this on the head real quick. Go ahead, whoever's gonna do it. It's gonna probably have to be ferocious. It's too late now. Alright, the tail's broken, everybody.
We're the ones to get it done.
We're the ones that get it done. The fastest. No. Whoa. Okay. I didn't think I had to roll, but I guess I had to roll. She was aiming to the left of me a little bit further than normal. Maybe that's why. There was no one near me though, which is weird. I was trying to get both to the left and move closer in behind the breath weapon, but it still almost got me. Didn't I switch to the... Where are my bombs? Oh, yeah, that's right. I forgot to craft more. Ah! No! Too far over. I was so slow to craft because I forgot I didn't craft them. Normally I craft them after I place the other things. Still work back up. Good job, everybody. And good luck on your rewards. Alright. One of the things I like most about the Arc Tempered one is that you don't actually have to get the threat level 6 anymore to get pursuit level 17. I mean, you don't have to get the pursuit level... No. Get to threat level... Pursuit level 6 to get to reward level 17 anymore. So long as you did the bonus stuff and like broke the horn or broke all the body parts and did the bonus stuff, you can get to like threat level 14 and 15 and whatnot. Pursuit level 4 and 5 and still get reward level 17. Where before there was nothing. You had to get 100% of everything to get reward level 17. And if you didn't get reward level 17, there was a drastic difference between 16 and 17 in the rewards. It was like, what? Why? Like, we did everything except that we beat her a little early, and so we didn't get reward level 7, pursuit level 6, but our reward for it is less. So they used to punish you a lot more than they do now for doing a good job. Now you don't get punished nearly as much. You still get punished for doing a good job, though, if you do too good of a job. It's weird. It's a very weird mission. No, not one time have I seen 8 rainbow rewards. I've heard about this mythical thing that sometimes happens to people. I think it's just a random chance of it happening. Otherwise, people would have figured out exactly how to do it by now. So I think it's just sometimes randomly you can get an extra reward or two from maybe carving the horns or something. The same way you can get some extra golds every now and then from originally. Yeah, as you can see, like, we only got Pursuit level 5, but we still get all the rewards. Yeah, see, Frank got 8 for no reason he could see. Yeah, see, I don't... It doesn't seem to make any sense. Yep, I'm back. So this is the 3rd time I've done it where I've gotten no rewards, unfortunately. I'm just at that point now where I have so many of the weapons that there's sometimes I just don't get anything again. Oh well. At this point, this is when Kulve Taroth starts to get at her most boring, right? Because it's like, what did I do you for again? Nothing. That's right, nothing. Alright, so I'm going to go ahead and... do something. Oh yeah, water my plants. Water my plants, and then I'll be back up to do another run. How's the cat talking? I don't know, man. You're the expert on the furries from yesterday. You tell me. He's an actual cat, you idiot. Are you sure, Frank? Am I? No, I don't think I am, Beans. You guys were the ones who said you were furries yesterday, remember? You said it over and over and over and over and over and over and over again in chat. I don't know why. I mean, we're accepting with all people here, so long as you're just not, like, aggressively hateful towards other people.
Hello, Fiver.
Alright, so, let's see.
You all good?
Let's see. Nice. Alright, so I need to get... Was it the... I think it was the mushrooms that were getting kind of low. The Devil's Blight, right? Yeah, Devil's Blight. Let's get the Devil's Blight up there. Back to a decent number. One moment. Something's going on here. Okay, there we go. Sorry about that. Oh no, I gotta resize it again. Yeah, this thing. I'm not a fan of this. Not a fan. There we go. You got 7 rewards? Rarity 8, you mean. I'm not rarity 8, but rainbows, right? Congrats, man. Good evening from a chilly Spain. Enjoy your stream. Well, cool, Archilio. Archilito? Archilito. Yeah, it looks like Archilito. I'm not good with names. I'm very bad with names, so forgive me if I didn't get it right. Let's see. Nice! We got a full session again. It just took a little bit. Maybe YouTube's finally telling people I'm playing Monster Hunter and not Zelda again. Frank, that was the type of hateful, aggressive stuff I was talking about, dude. Besides, he doesn't even know what you said. You are aware that YouTube automatically blocks people's comments, right? Quite often, a lot of the things that you and Noah and whatnot were saying yesterday, no one saw them. Nobody but me. If you're wondering why people were ignoring you quite a lot of the times, it's because when a lot of words you wouldn't think would be blocked, YouTube will block. Even lots of random spellings of it. Like, Even if you spell it in leet with numbers and letters and stuff, quite often YouTube will block it. So. I did water my plants, Noah. That's the first thing I did. They're at 8 charges instead of not 3, which they were at when I went down. All right, everybody, let's go ahead and form up and do the next team in the next runs.
How's the hunting?
Yeah, sometimes people say things that are so bad that even I'm not allowed to see them. YouTube won't let me see it. The only reason I know it's happening is because the conversations doesn't make sense, and they'll say that I wasn't responding to a thing.
Hello.
Okay.
It's so good to see you.
See you later, Juan. Alright, so. What was I doing? Yes. More charge blade practice. Gotta learn that charge blade. Or great sword. Charge blade, yeah. Let me see the... How... Yeah, 29. I'm almost up to 30 with it. Oh my god! Wait. That's right, I gotta check my team. I think I can get away with it. And once again, I want Dante's, even though it's not as strong, because I want to be able to... Oh, it has 2 decoration slots too. I guess I can put those 2 artillery gems I have in there. There we go. I feel like it's easier to get where the guard points are with this thing, with the Dante's weapon specifically. All right, we have 2 people. Oh, what happened? We lost 2 people. We have 2 more spots open. Anybody who's trying to get in. Yeah, they might have lost 3. Holy crap! Are you guys losing connection? Only one person said bye, and they said bye in YouTube chat. They might have been in the game though. I swore it was in YouTube chat. Must have been in game chat because I'm not seeing it on YouTube right now. Taroth strong arm horns are better. I don't know what that is. Sorry, Matthew. I'm going to step out of your session because it's close to the time I may get up my cousin. I don't think I have enough time for another run. No problem, Desert Flygon. Enjoy it. Have a nice one, man. And maybe I'll see you later on today when the new stuff comes out. So we have 3 spots open, everybody. Got 2 more. Well, one more actually, sorry. Play Smash. I can play Smash while waiting for the last person to join the session. Wait, I think someone just did that. Oh, nope, nope, we still need one more. But you won't be able to see it because it's on the handheld version, right? Actually, I was playing Generations Ultimate last night, doing some of the side quests for some of the monsters I've already beaten. Let me go ahead and save. Exclusively the only thing I do in Smash anymore is... Alright, is it saved? Yeah, there we go. Is the Spirit Board and the training of my characters. That's it. I plan on playing Smash on stream again a little more, but when I do it from now on, I'm not gonna play only Smash. It's just unless I have enough people, like if I organize enough people to play a bunch of online as well. I'm not interested in playing online against strangers. All right, we can actually go. We have as long as, well, not dispatch yet, but once the other team forms, we can go. Because the other team is going to be pretty strong, and even though they're 3 people, this is only the first run where we're gathering points, so we should be fine. It'll be 3 teams of 3 and 1 team of 4. Well, 3 teams of 4 and 1 team of 3. And we'll probably get a 4th while dispatched. Oh, never mind. What is going on? Are people disconnecting? Because, like, Dragus is gone now. Oh, I might have kicked him out. Okay, I see 5 people who aren't moving around. You will get auto-kicked out of a session if you don't move your character for long enough now. That might be what's going on. As far as, like, losing people who are coming back in. Oh, I didn't eat yet. That's a good idea. Oh, so Dragus. Oh, see, yeah, Dragus said why. I think he thought I kicked him out. I think it was because he was AFK and it auto-kicked him. Yeah, so Shinku, Raquel, Rory, like, you might want to just tap your joystick, let the game know that you're not, I mean that you are here before it auto-kicks you out while waiting to fill up. How do you check how many hours? You can hit exclamation point Meow you love. Or type, I suppose. Let's go ahead and just dispatch like it is. Just so we don't lose the other 2 people because they're not actually moving their joysticks. Rory and Capri-san, or Carapacian, I'm not sure. Capri-san sounds better. But let's just go ahead and dispatch like this, and then hopefully the last 2 people will show up. And if they don't, then we'll make sure that we split up the teams a little bit on the next run for the winning run. No, we're playing on PS4, Frank. Maybe Francis, but for how long? Let's see. I love Kulve Taroth. Today is a sad day, Santa Claus. What's wrong? What's wrong, Crimson?
Now get out there.
Remember to prioritize those tracks, everybody.
See you around, buddy.
You can do this. Over here.
I'm ready.
Look!
What? I heard him behind me. There he is. There we go. Oh, that isn't right. Yep. Wrong news. There we go. Let's make sure I didn't miss any of these tracks. Yep. There's one. Yeah, remember the tracks are more important than everything else in the first run. Except for not dying 3 times, I guess. Because that does take 2 rewards away. Like, I think that there were a couple of times I did get extra rewards. Because there was like 1, maybe even 2 times where we should have lost 2 rewards. And I still ended up with 6. Personally. There we go. Would you stop it? Don't you run through him. Alright. Any other Gajalaka? There's more Gajalaka around here. Come on. Don't you lie to me, game. Where are they? There they are. Go away, Gajalaka. Alright. I want to make sure I can see the tracks. What? Just got rid of you. No! Come on. Crystal burst. Crystal burst. Thank you. Good deal. Oh. There we go. Ah, don't think I was gonna miss you, did I? Did you? Are your plants still alive? Yeah, Don, they are. I actually watered them a couple of times. Or once since the stream started, I mean. At the start of the stream, I got a water in. Alright. Give me all your stuff. Are you going to Sukan? What's Sukan? I don't know what that is, sorry. Does SU, is an SU an abbreviation? Doesn't make any sense.
All right.
You should have called it a S-Con. If you called it an S-Con, that would have been better, right? Because Su-Con D's nuts isn't like even kind of vaguely related to the other thing. Well, it is vaguely. That's vaguely. If you spell like a 2-year-old child, then it is. You should have maybe called it an S-Con, then people would have been like, "Oh, what's an S-Con?" And then you could say it's suck, right? So next time, try that one. That would probably work better. Especially because Sue is an actual word. Alright, so let's go. Just trying to help you with your supposed sick burns. Ah. Wait, what? There we go. Ow, this is gonna hurt. At least it didn't take my files away.
Keep yourself together.
But I am not, what is it? Ninja. I'm not ninja, dude. I'm not gonna freak out because you got me with some sort of childish question thingy. Which reminds me, what was the other one? What is the thing that didn't make him mad? What you could say that to me, it might get me, but probably not now that it's fresh in my mind, now that I'm thinking about it. Whatever people were doing to Ninja that made him freak out. Keep in mind, there's nothing that you guys can say or do to me that would be worse than crap that happens to me in my real life. Not that anyone's saying or doing anything to me in real life. It's just events, stuff, sucky things. Because life happens, you know? Sure, it'll get better in a bit. Maybe. We'll see. Nice short run with a good amount of points, I believe. Ligma. Yeah, what's Ligma? That was it. Because Ligma is a, it sounds like a disease almost, right? So that's why that one works. Even though, like, the way it's all put together doesn't actually fully fit, putting that G in there and stuff like that, it makes it actually sound like a disease, which makes it a bit funnier. It's real weird. Why did he get so mad about that? Like, I've never seen the full thing and the full context about people, like, about him freaking out. I just saw the freak out that happened because of it. There must have been some really bad personal stuff going on in his life at the time, maybe. A lot of people don't think about that, you know. Quite often, that's one of the reasons why I'll be mad. I get more mad than I would have in the game.
How's the hunting?
It's because of personal issues. Oh, yep. Before we begin, let's see. There should be one more group. Yep. Alright, so once the other group finishes, we'll go ahead and form back up. But remember not to form your group until that other group finishes. That way all your points are applied. All their points are applied. Ligma's worse than death. A few things are worse than death in today's society. Death is pretty final. There's always the hope that it'll get better. Until death. Then there's no more hope. Alright, I'm gonna eat real quick. Oh, I'd already ate, apparently. Yeah, Frank, see, that doesn't... The suck on my doesn't work, right? That's not funny at all. Assassin's King, what you just said was censored, by the way. You didn't use one bad word at all. That's what I'm talking about. I think YouTube detected it as a possibly aggressive comment towards me, which is maybe why they censored it. Because in the comment you have both the words suck and your. And even though you didn't say anything bad to me or mean to me, or and there were no bad words in your comment at all, maybe because of those two words, YouTube detected it as you possibly trying to, like, say, be aggressive towards me or something. I'm not sure. It's real weird. Their algorithm picks up most people's trash talk.
Hi.
Yeah, well, it definitely censored that too. Frank. Four. Oh, they're not done yet. Yeah, this is one of the reasons why some of the bigger YouTubers like PewDiePie and whatnot are trying not to curse so much. Well, actually, they don't curse at all. Hey, I was trying not to curse back before it was a big deal and everybody else started to do it, just because I just didn't want to do it on my channel. It just felt cheap and easy to be like Markiplier and PewDiePie and all the other ones where I'm just like saying as many curse words as possible every single second to like go, whoa, look at this. Doesn't mean I'm completely curse free. Sometimes I get real mad about the game. and then they fly. Yeah, I'll do it after this run, Don, because I should only be at 7. So I'll be watering my plants a bit early because they'll be at 6 after this run, but it'll be fine. All right, everybody, form up.
Hello.
There's definitely an impact on it too when cursing too much, because there'll be streams where I'll start getting a lot of traffic and a lot of people are showing up. Lots of new people are showing up from YouTube. Like, YouTube is just for some reason sending lots of new people to my videos to look at them while we're streaming, right? And then, like, one of those rare instances where I'll get really mad at the game and I'll start cursing it and whatnot. My views won't go down. I won't get extra thumbs down or anything. But then minutes later, all that traffic that was coming stops. So, yeah, there's something to that.
Oh, hello.
But the reason I don't curse that much isn't because of YouTube views, or else I would have been cursing in all my videos before YouTube started doing that, right?
Welcome. Welcome.
It's just something I prefer not to do as much as I used to. Back, like, I used to have a pretty decent vocabulary, and then it just went away from, like, the types of jobs I used to do and the people I would hang out with, and then I was like, oh man, I'm talking like an idiot. So it was more of a personal thing than it was a YouTube thing. Alright, let's see my team. Yep, I feel like I can get away with using. I never get angry at a game. Well, maybe a little. Yeah, maybe just a little. Maybe just a little bit. Just a little. Yeah, but there's times where I'm not angry anymore, where I'm in this I don't really care anymore state for the game. Like that Smash Bros. That Smash Bros. I wasn't angry at it anymore. I didn't care. I didn't care at all. I was done. I'm like, nope.
Welcome. Welcome.
I'm just gonna beat this thing. It's about determination now. Alright. Well, they dispatched, and I think we should probably dispatch too. Everyone was on standby. I was just kind of meandering about, looking at things. Now the Smash Bros hates you. Oh yeah, it hated me. That's for sure. It definitely hated me. Oh. It shows 2 streams going on at once. What the heck? Hold on a second, guys, while I check this out. You're right, it does. It does show 2 streams. Why? This is the second time it's done this. Is there any way for me to go into this stream and just end it?
There it is. At last. Reminds me of that time. Now get out there.
What is wrong with YouTube?
Ready?
1 second, guys. Maybe this will do it. I'm gonna stop the stream for like 10-15 seconds and then restart it. You're gonna you might need to refresh the stream But I'm just gonna stop it for about 10 or
We can do
15
this.
seconds and then restart the stream.
Over here.
Like how
I'm ready.
YouTube is so ridiculous. I just don't get it. Okay, here we go. If anything, it's gonna like increase my visibility, but that doesn't matter. Like I prefer for it to actually show the accurate information rather than whatever the heck it's been doing lately. Hey, no fighting, guys. If someone is like annoying you, just let them annoy you. I mean, we'll just ignore them. Remember that you have the ability to ignore someone personally, right? So if you think that person is like just gonna sit there and do all that crap, right? Think about what's gonna happen if you yell at them, right? Like, you're definitely not going to fix anything by telling them to shut up. So if you think that they're like that and you just want them to stop, then just make them stop by muting them to yourself, right? Also, it's always Shintu. Oh well, Shinku. But for some reason, it's always Shinku. It's not the first time he's done this. This is our second run, so we want to save the mount for Area 4, but Shinku really wants to mount in Area 1. Weird. Actually, let's just do this instead. Well done. I still get hopes that he gets better. Well, he definitely isn't if you're... Oh, you're talking about the other thing? Play the assassin. iPad going dead. Be right back. Alright, see you in a bit, assassins. It's a bit far for that roar to hurt me. Oh well. So we've broken enough gold to get her into fury mode, guys. That's not what I wanted. I wanted this. No, Mephisto... something. Wow, I hate that. That sucks when that happens. So I was gonna do a Superman dive, but instead one of my teammates bumped me with one of their attacks, which for some reason disables the ability to do a Superman dive. Wow, when the instant you recover from that animation. Like, I don't know, it just seems like a waste of time for them to have that sort of mechanic be in the game.
Keep yourself together.
The fact that your teammates can bump you at all is 100% waste of time. But to make it so that when they bump you, it disables your ability to do a Superman dive on the frame you get out of the bump is even worse. Very poor decision on their part.
Watch yourself.
Oh no, what's happening? Oh well. I don't need it anyways, I can just go this way. I am 8 and I started streaming in 1972. Take that. Alright, so where is my... Oh. There we go. I got at least one, that'll do. Still want to craft a few. There. Maybe I'll be able to get through one day without having to freaking make more. Alright, let's see. Can I wait? I'm not sure. I'm not sure, Devin. Maybe miserable. That could be it. A lot of people do that. When they're miserable, they project their misery onto other people. Doesn't affect me, though. There's not really much... It's internet words, man. They're internet words. I'm literally more affected by the video games mechanics than I am internet words. Like, I'm more frustrated with Kulve Taroth's, I mean, not Kulve Taroth, but the mechanic of bumping other players, that I can just, like, I can bump him in the middle of his combo, screwing it up, if he doesn't have super armor during that combo, than I am about people's internet words. Yeah, my charge blade isn't actually charged, guys, so...
Good work, Fibers. Now get out there and show us how it's done.
Tails, bro. Just trying to get it charged now safely. There we go. Oh no, that is not safe.
We're the ones that get it done.
We're the ones that get it done. No! That would have been perfect.
Oh dear.
Know the timing. Actually, that would have hit him. Oh, I should have like looked at the damage. Why? That's so close. Alright, I just want to see if it lasts. Wow, dude, do you see all those numbers? Yeah, so it does it even to her body, even if I don't hit her horns. 230s. Everyone was in the 230s without a horn hit. Holy crap, dude. This weapon does way too much damage. Too cold through off. Died. Oh wait, did you guys? Did we have 2 faints? No way. What? You guys died twice? Well, that shows what happens if I didn't pay attention. Well, that'll be fine. We had 2 faints. If I would have been patient and just hit her horn a couple of times with the weapon, she would have been dead too. I guess that's what I get for experimenting. Really? Who died twice? Whatever. There's another 2 runs completely wasted though. Oh yeah, it was Meph. I remember Meph, and then Shinku after that. Yeah, and that mount on stage 1. It was just a really, really bad run all around. You prefer, yeah, preferably a pro, but not to cheat or anything. I'm not sure what you mean, Devin. And I'm not mad at anyone for dying, by the way, guys. Don't think I'm mad at you for dying. I was just surprised. I didn't really remember any deaths. The mount was disappointing, but he can't understand me. That's he's on the can't listen list for a long time now, because he can't understand. He can't always understand what I'm telling him, which is why he always mounts as soon as possible. It seems like. Whenever he's on my team. The one that killed the franchise. I'm not sure. Oh, you guys didn't have to leave the session.
Hey.
It's like I said, I'm not mad at you guys for dying. Oh man, they left the session. I'm not mad at you, okay? Aw. You guys don't have to feel that bad. Alright, so let's see. Oh no, that's not right. I wanted to water the plants.
Hey.
Yeah, I already did that though. The session's open. Yeah. Well, it's not open, but the session ID's in the description of the video. Well, Crimson-Eyed Wolf, who were you, by the way? Or are you one of the two? Are you one of the two that left, or are you leaving as well? I can't remember what your character's name is. All right, so let's go ahead and go again, everybody. I might just have to not use the charge blade if I actually want to win, unless my team is like really, really strong. As I said, I'm still really, really new to the weapon. I was hoping I could get practice on Kulve Taroth, but it's looking like I can't. Oh, you're Shinku. Okay. Why are you always mounting so early? I thought you couldn't understand me. What the heck? I thought you were the one. Maybe it was the other guy who couldn't speak English that has that name. Well, not doesn't have that name, but has a similar kind of sounding name. No! And I can't use a meal voucher anymore. I'd waive all my food buffs just to be able to meal voucher everyone else. I hate when I forget to do that. Crap. Oh, it was an accident. Oh, okay, yeah, that makes sense. I do the same thing sometimes. I must be mixing you up with the other guy. I think that's what's happening. You remember the other guy who only spoke in Spanish? I think I'm mixing you up with him. In fact, I wrote his name down, so I can just open up the file. Oh, it was Hitayoki or Sama. It was either Hitayoki or Samandra. It was one of those two. Yeah. So yeah, I was mixing you up with someone else. My bad, man. I was contributing all the mounting that one of those two were doing. I don't remember who it was with you. Cool. I'm glad you didn't leave because you thought I was mad about the deaths. Like I've said plenty and plenty times before. Like I might sound frustrated or something like that, and I'll be frustrated, but I'm not mad at you guys for dying. Everyone dies. I die. I died that time. It would be hypocritical of it, right? Like one of the deaths were mine.
It's so good to see you.
And if I would have been paying attention to you guys' deaths, and in fact, I remember actually when someone died, I actually reacted to it, didn't I? So I even noticed it. It's just I forgot. So if I would have paid more attention and did a better job, I would have been like, okay, we already have 2 deaths. I'm not going to go in with a low health, max DPS build of a weapon I don't know how to use still to experiment. I would have went in there with a weapon that I was confident that I wouldn't die with and I could do a ton of damage.
Welcome.
So, yeah. I'm not blaming you guys for the loss. I blame myself more than I would blame you guys. But it is what it is. It was a learning experience. Those are the ones I don't mind that much, right?
It's so
I have
good
to pay
see
more
you.
attention. I've gotten better about checking my team, at least, right? Like, here's my team, right? I think I can get away with using a charge blade again and getting some more practice in. Not on the second run, though. On the second run, with this team, I can't do that. Which I don't mind. Right, by the way, this team, no one has to back out and switch teams. You need the charge blade. Yeah, this charge blade, did you guys see that? Because I wasn't confident that I could get to his head in time to do the combo. And I just wanted to do it to see if I still had all that damage like I had. And you saw it was like, wasn't it like 248 6 times or something like that? That's crazy. That's just absolutely crazy amount of damage. I don't. What is that's too much damage. That's too much damage. Like if you don't count any of the combo, and the only thing you counted from that attack, like, was the elemental attacks from it. Not even the final hit with the weapon that does even more than that, but the elemental stacks that discharge after the final hit. If you only counted those, it would still be almost 1,500 damage. Oh, it was 230? I thought it was like 248. Oh. It must have been 238 then, because I could have remembered the last number was 8 and the first number was 2. More solid than everything else. But I could have swore it was 248. We could always go back and check, so it's not that big a deal. I haven't dispatched yet because I was hoping that more people would pop in. Let's see what we have here. We're missing 2 people to have a full team, so we're going to have 2 teams of 3. Let's see how the teams are distributed right now, because we do have a lot of people under Hunter rank 100. So I'm going to go ahead and disband my team and try to make sure that the 2 teams of 3 don't have, I mean, they'll have really strong players on them, but not only strong. Wait, what's going on here? Did another team disband? No, okay, we only have 2 teams. So there was one person who didn't pick a team yet. Alright, yeah, so let me look at these 2 teams who formed.
Welcome.
Yeah, that's pretty good. I'd actually prefer both those teams to stay the way they are. And, how about... Since it's our first run and it's mostly about points, how about Otto and Cloud do a... Oh, wait. I'm here, too. So that's 6 people. Yeah. All right, yeah. Let's do... What am I thinking? I was thinking we're going to do a team of 3 and a team of 2. We could do two teams of 3. So, yeah. Let's try to make sure that we split up the last 2 teams into 3 groups. Into 2 teams of 3. Ah! You know what I'm trying to say. So, when I post again, don't have all 4 people join me. And I'll make sure to switch to a weapon that I'm more comfortable doing a lot of damage with. Well, I'll switch to the light bow gun, which is not just me being comfortable with doing a lot of damage, but I know it's kind of brokenly damaging, brokenly heavy on the damage. You can do solo in the first round. You don't need to do solo in the first round. It'll be fine. We could do two teams of 3. And then the other 2 teams of 4 are actually perfect with their levels and whatnot. That'll be fine. Yeah, so me, Zach, and Toledo will do 1. And then the other... Cloud can join the other fellow who posted already. I can't remember which one it was. Remember Mila, Raquel, and Carapacian? That you'll have to occasionally move. You don't want to be AFK for too long. I wish I could turn that off or on. Like I could turn it off or on to auto kick. Because I would just turn it off. Because I prefer to micromanage that. Make sure that, like, if I notice a person's been AFK for a very long time, then I'll handle that. But if they're in standby, they're just waiting to leave. I'll do solo. Actually, if everyone just picks up footprints and does not any attack the cannon, is quite fast. Oh yeah, I understand. Kalios, Cloud. Just go ahead and do it in the other team. If that's you, if you're the Cloud who hasn't. Oh, there we go. Okay, everyone's on a team now. All right, so go ahead and head out, everybody. And remember, the footprints are the most important part of the first run. I'll still try to get in a few broken parts on top of mine, which is very easy to do with this weapon because I don't have to get close. Your reaction was insane. It was the damage. Oh yeah, the day before yesterday. I think it was the day before yesterday when I hit Kulve Taroth with that ice weapon. Yeah, that was ridiculous. That's when it was doing I think that's when it was doing 240 and 230s. Remember? No, 220s. It was something like that. Or yeah, it was something like that. And I was just blown away. I couldn't believe that it could do so much damage. Or no, was it 180s? I can't remember. It might have been 180s and 2 somethings. Like 210s and 180s or something. But now I have the 5 ice decorations in it, so it does more damage. I didn't even hit her horn and I was doing into the 248, I think. Someone says it was 230 something.
There it is.
Unless they were talking.
Yeah. Reminds me of that.
Not sure.
Now get out there. Ready?
See you around, buddy.
You can do this. Over here.
I'm ready.
No tracks yet? Boulder Dash. Oh, wait, no. Okay, she's gone. That's a little early to drop that boulder. Remember, you hit her, but it doesn't matter that you hit her. You see how we got 0 points for that drop? You want to make sure that she's finished with her animation of breaking the wall down before you do that. If she's in the middle of animation of breaking a wall, she can't be knocked down by anything, so we don't get the 60 points.
Look!
Same exact thing. That drop was a little late. I should have dropped it myself, knowing that the other one wasn't dropped in a good time. I'll just go to here. I am zipping around all wrong today. Well, not today, just this mission. Okay, go away. Is she going to area 2 already? Yeah, okay. No, go away. There we go. Finally flies. I was about to say they've been gone for quite a long time before you started working. Yeah, I know. Well, because see, if a wake-up hit could only double one portion of the hit, right? Remember, that's how that works. So if, like, you were just, like, for instance, when you use the Dragon Piercer on the bow, you don't get double damage the entire attack. You only get double damage for the moment the bow hits his horns or whatever body you were aiming at. That first tick of damage is the only thing that doubles. Every other tick of damage from that shot thereafter is normal damage. So that's one of the reasons why the Wyvern Ignition and, well, actually just say Greatsword. That's why the Greatsword and weapons like that are the best weapons to do the wake-up attack on. Not necessarily because it has the single hardest hit, but it's because it has the single hardest hit that is a one number. And that is, like, with the Wyvern Ignition, you can get over 1,000 damage without a wake-up attack. Because of that. Oh, why did I zipline? I shouldn't have ziplined. Lady Yaya. I think that means we have more people, right? We didn't just have a switcher. Yeah. The session's full, everybody. The 2 people who are in headquarters, you should be able to join a mission because no one's been dispatched over 10 minutes. So you should be able to join. Yet, right? Alright, I feel like that's enough. I'm just gonna go back and get those tracks that I didn't get. Or die. You couldn't even let me get the one part that I was carving, Kulve Taroth. That's so mean. There. Do something now. I'll join you next time once Artistic Dante is out. Yeah, I'm not sure. They haven't really announced a release for her yet. Zach! Ah! Be alright. Where's your build set up for the light bowgun? For this light bowgun, I still really haven't put a lot of thought into it, so it's the thing that I built, like, as soon as I got the weapon, which unfortunately was just a retooling of another build I already had, so it's, you could probably make a more efficient version of what I have here. We'll find out, though. Well, maybe when I finally look into it. The reason why I'm walking away from the fight, guys, is twofold. This is the first run, so I'm not really interested in pushing her to stage 4 or even stage 3. I'm just interested in footprints. Unfortunately, she's still targeting me even though I'm way out here, so I'm kind of like floundering to find the footprints. Someone put her asleep? Yeah, Lady Yaga, she's really going at it. Or Yaya. This doesn't make sense. If she's asleep, I shouldn't be in red. Like, at any point. Like, I'm... Look at how far away from her I am. She's here, and I'm here on the map. And she's still targeting me. While asleep, by the way. How far do I have to get away before she stops? Finally, Jesus Christ. Look at this. Look at this. Unbelievable. Her retreat has been stopped. Great, she's going into stage 3 now. Oh well. Yep, there we go. I did miss out on some tracks. Because when I zipped over this area, I figured I'd probably miss some tracks afterwards. I was like, oh man, I didn't mean to do that. See how many people are already done. Yeah, so we got one group that's already done for sure. Yeah. Because we have a full session and we got to stage 3, there's no way that we're not going to be at threat level 6 when we get out, so that's cool. The next run's going to be real nice and smooth. Yeah, I think that was it. Alright, let me go ahead and get the tracks out of the next area too then. Is that it? Yeah, I think that's it. I'm going to go into the next area, but I'm not actually going to participate in the fight because I want her to run away. Getting her to stage 4 is just going to increase the timer of the mission by an extra like 5 to 10 minutes. What the heck? How did that break? What broke that over here? That's weird. I should have kept the gunpowder over the freaking other thing I grabbed. What am I thinking? No targeting me. There we go. That's a lot of tracks. Lady and Toledo are really going at it. There you go. Whoever was wanting me to iframe a roar, I went ahead and did that for you. Most of the time I don't care. It's just Kulve Taroth. some of it's physical. 'Cause it took a little bit of damage. You saw that? Ah! Don't hit me with the horns. And I know it can't be dragon damage, right? So it had to just be physical damage. Whew. Oh, thank God she's running. I was worried she was going to go into stage 4, and I was really hoping she wasn't. Because that would have tacked on like an extra 5 or 10, and getting into stage 3 already tacked on that much time. They were probably close to getting her to stage 4. Wait, how do I have Part Destroyer with only 2 parts broken? When they were attacking for like an extra 10 minutes. What? That's a lie. There's no way. What? No. That doesn't make any sense. That is very confusing. Our team is actually not the last one out. Oh, maybe it is, because someone just dropped there, which... Oh, no, Zach was on my team. That's a pretty strong team. They're probably getting to stage 4. Hopefully they dispatched before us or something. I'll start playing Monster Hunter World on PC after spending 800 hours on PS4. So far, it's way better. Yeah, I enjoy it better on PC as well. The problem is... most of my subscribers play on the PS4 instead. So when I play on PC, I get much smaller sessions, and there's more people who are wanting to be like at much smaller sessions, as in only about 4 people. I mean, I'll have just as many viewers, but the problem is I'm leaving out so many more people from playing with me, so I'm just going to where all the people are to hang out with. Yeah, the PC with the higher frame rate and the better looking graphics and everything, it's nice. All right, 1 second, I gotta adjust my chair. Right back. I'm actually going to grab a drink before the next fight. Alright, I'm back, everybody. I got some water. Hydrating. What's going on? Oh, this is the Nintendo Switch controller. There we go.
Hello.
What? Has the other group not just finished yet? Oh, wow. They're definitely in stage 4. See what I'm talking about? That's one of the reasons why I backed off and I was doing my best to avoid it. And that's the other reason I was saying that having a very strong team isn't always the best way to go. You don't need a team that's that strong. You need a team that's just strong enough. Or let me just say, you need a team that's organized enough to get a lot of points. That's it. It's more about getting points than it is doing as much damage as you can. And once you've done enough, once you've gotten enough points, then the next run is where you do the damage, right? And when you're at threat level 6, it's so ridiculously easy to beat Kulve Taroth that at that point it doesn't really matter, right? Like the wake up attack will often break her horns, so you just go in, put her to sleep, bomb her horns, and you win. Oh, you guys started really late. Okay, good deal. Pursuit 6? Yeah, I just went to Pursuit 6 because they just finished.
Welcome. Welcome.
Alright, everybody. Yeah, it's weird. Originally, Kulve Taroth was this balance of making sure you weren't too good because you didn't want to beat her in one run because you wouldn't get reward level 17. And it was better just to do like a small, super small run and quit out and then come back. Now, someone was asking about the build too, by the way. Sorry, I forgot to show. And then, like I said, there's probably a better way of doing it. I just took another build and retrofitted this into it. So, or retrofitted that build into this one? I'm not sure. I'm saying it wrong, I think. What the heck? It's probably because of that water. Once I start getting my belly full of some water, I'll probably start feeling better. What's your stage 4 build for breaking her horns? I have several of them, Zach. I have lots and lots of them. For what weapon specifically? I have a stage 4 build for every single weapon in the game. And multiple, actually. Is it like I had... Well, no, I deleted the... I used to have like 2 or 3 Lance stage 4 builds. Now I think I only have 1. I used to have... I think I still have like 3 or 4 hunting horn. I mean, not hunting horn, but great bow stage 4 builds. I have 1 stage 4 heavy light bow gun build. The most effective... Well, the most effective is always going to be the heavy bowgun. But it's... The heavy bowgun, when you're in a team, is much, much, much harder to use in stage 4. Arguably, it's one of the most difficult ways in which to fight her in stage 4, in my opinion. Because sticky alone will not be great damage. It'll be good. You can get 2 stuns off on her, and, you know, that's fine. But it's not... you could get way better damage than that.
There it is.
So, the trick with the heavy bowgun
Reminds me of that time.
On Kulve Taroth Stage 4 when with a team is that you have to know how Kulve Taroth moves and put down cluster bombs in spots. Oh, that was bad. Doesn't really matter. We're not getting points. I dropped it like a full second too early. But put down cluster bombs where her head is going to be.
I'm ready.
Like as in, and what I mean by putting them down, I mean as in, okay, she's gonna be there, and you go boom. Then she puts her head there, and then it explodes. Like as in, you know way ahead of time. You're normally not firing your. It basically, if her head, if you're directly targeting where her head's about where her head is with a cluster bomb in stage 4, you could do a better job in stage 4 because by the time you're targeting her head, then there's other players most likely going to that spot and or are already at it, and you're just going to be knocking them away. So what you'll want to do instead is just like learn how her motions end. And on pre-arc tempered Kulve Taroth, I could do that very easily. Like I understood where she was going to be at the end of all of her animations. So I already had everything ready and going. So I would get off like 2 cluster bombs here, 2 cluster bombs there, like at the end of many of her animations where my teammates hadn't yet got to that point, but the moment her animation finished, I would cluster them, right? And then I would stop when my teammates would get there, or she would move away so my teammates never got there in the first place. But with the arc-tempered Kulve Taroth, I don't quite have that. For some of her attacks, she moves around a lot more violently than she used to. Like, when she goes from left to right with her head, I still quite don't have the exact spot where that is going to be, you know? Like, when she's mounted, that's a good spot, a good time to be able to get a lot of, cluster bombs off. And you might be like, well, of course, because she's not moving, you're gonna hit your teammates. And I'm talking about when she's mounted before she's finished with the mount. I mean, before the mount's finished and she's not moving. Because she has the exact same mount animation as every other monster in the game when they get mounted. But the thing is that, well, all monsters have their own mount animations, right? But the environment is also dependent upon what they do. And because when in stage 4, I mean in area 4 of the fight, the area is the same every single time you mount her there, right? So I know exactly what she's gonna do, and I can get a whole bunch of extra cluster bombs off before the mount's even finished.
All right.
And then at the same time also plant bombs, and so when the mount ends, I'm already in position to blow up some bombs. And maybe get one more cluster depending on if my teammates are with me. If my teammates are with me because they're also familiar with their mount animations, then I have to switch to something else. Like try to switch into a stun or something instead. You got kicked out? It says we got a full session and everyone's in there. Oh crap, oh crap, oh crap, oh crap. That definitely would have killed me. What are you doing, Colby? Right now. Alright, so we broke enough gold to get her into Fury, guys. So right now, one of the things I'm doing is trying to learn those animations again. Now that now that they're new ones.
Watch yourself.
So one of the things I'm using when I really want to do a lot of damage, of course, is the light bowgun. It does really good at doing damages 1 through 4, 1 through 3. So I'm also switching the switching to the light bowgun for 4 if I'm using it in 1, 2, and 3. And I'll show you what I mean. Like I'll tell you when I would have fired a cluster and where I would have fired it. And that's not going to mean I'm necessarily on target when I say these, because like I said, I'm still learning her new animations. And by learning them, I mean as in when she's less than a second into an animation, I already know not just what she's doing, but exactly where her head's going to be well after that animation, right? And what attack she's likely to do after that.
Watch yourself.
Which I don't have that anymore in her art-tempered form. Alright, yeah, somebody's using that every single time. So I'm left with a... Okay, so I do have one. Remember, I left one now with this one.
Look.
So, like right here, of course, the wall would be a good spot. She's standing still for that. She turns, she roars. This would be a good spot for one cluster, and another spot for a cluster, and about like I could do another cluster there. Of course, these are simple ones. All these are simple, but now notice how it's so simple that my teammates are there, right? So you can't do it anymore. But that would have been ones where I did it, because whenever she does that head bump. She gets the hell out. Everyone gets the hell out of there because they don't want to get hit by the head bump. So that's a great time for you to do a cluster. And like you see right there, very predictable drop. She's always going to drop in the exact same location with that. Now here's one I don't specifically got, right? Like I think I want to aim about right there. It would be inside the wall, but I think her head would have ended up like right there at that wall. With certain attacks like that one right there, you normally can get away with clustering if you cluster early enough, because your teammates won't be there. No, look at this. I wonder if I can get around to the other side. I think I can. Yep, you can bomb her horns on the side, guys. Right now is a great time to get an extra cluster or two off. When she's like this, she's going to rise up and do a breath attack, and then bring her head back down. Right, like sometimes she'll do that, right? But oh no, see, that's the old cold drop. With this cold drop, when she wakes up, everything becomes molten right away. See, that's what I mean, right? The animations are right here. See? I was already aiming, but that's one of her old animations. That's why I was able to spot right where her head was going to be at the very start of the animation. It's her new attacks that I'm a little confused on. Plus her behavior is slightly different, right? Like what she used to have done every single time you put her to sleep, as soon as the sleep ends, she gets up and does a big breath attack to light everything on fire again. She doesn't do that, not unless she's not furied yet. If she's not furied yet, then she'll do that. But if she's already furied, then the moment she gets out of the sleep, wake up, she just starts doing normal attacks. And so until I can start reacting to that kind of stuff instinctively, then the heavy bowgun's not as useful for me in this stage. because you got to make sure that you can put down as many clusters as possible without hitting your teammates. You're experiencing mean sickness and you shouldn't have watched the PewDiePie Rewind. I opened that up to look at it and look at the like to dislike ratio just out of curiosity, and like it was something like 200,000 or 100,000 thumbs up with like it was less than 100 thumbs down at that time, less than 100. And I was like, wow, that is like the biggest like to dislike ratio I've ever seen in my life. There was less than 100 versus 100,000. That, like, at least 100. I think it was 200. Like, let me see if I can find it again. All right, so now now the haters have managed to get in. It's at 1.5 million thumbs up and 5,000 thumbs down. It's still an insanely high ratio, but it's not as high as it was before. Before, like I said, it was less than 100 thumbs down. I was like, how is it possible that over 100,000 people gave it a thumbs up with less than 100 people hitting thumbs down? I was like, at this point, the people with thumbs down, maybe they just hit it on accident, like, or. But now that it's like at 5.3K, there are some people who actually dislike it, and I can see. Yeah, look at that, man. 1.5 million to 5.3K. Well, hold on. I typed in YouTube Rewind, and PewDiePie's video is being recommended to me 3 times. And then last year's Rewind is being recommended. But the official 2018 Rewind is not being recommended at all. That's weird. Let's go to the, that's the Google search. Let's go to the YouTube search. In the YouTube search, the YouTube Rewind is the very first result when I searched it. So YouTube got 150 million views in 3 weeks. PewDiePie's got 2 million views in 4 hours. But it has 14 million dislikes. What the heck? How? You know what? I'm gonna throw. I didn't even dislike it, but I'm gonna go throw some shade at him. I'm like, PewDiePie did it better. I haven't even really watched it. Oh, just throwing shade. I don't know. Should I dislike it? I didn't do my part. But I didn't dislike it because I didn't even watch the whole thing. I was just bored by it. I don't dislike things normally because I'm bored of them. And then most people disliked it out of the principle because they just didn't seem to... they weren't in touch. Like, it didn't make sense. And I understand that. Like, it didn't make sense that they weren't in, basically they weren't in touch with the actual YouTube audiences, right? They started out with Will Smith you know, just showing you how corporate it's starting to become, and less about you and more about them. But but still, I just didn't really care enough to actually dislike it. But I might. At the very least, I threw the shade in there. PewDiePie did it better. I got a gem. What kind of gem did I get? I wasn't even paying attention. Did I get something good? I don't even look most of the time now, because I don't get anything from Kulve Taroth. Oh, God. Did I miss some sort of epic, like, got? What? I only got 3 rarity 8s for 6. Have they adjusted the loots again? Am I gonna get nothing new again? Okay, there we go. At least I got something new. Hey, I got the spark for freaking longsword. Maybe I should use longsword a little bit, huh? Nice, I got 2 new ones in 1 run. Okay, that's more like it. Now we're getting back to that at least. And how many of the original set am I missing now? Because I'm not... Before I was getting at least 1 or 2 of the original set every now and then, but now I'm not getting any of the original set again. So let me check. Of the original set, let's pull it up. Use Weeboo sword. Oh, I got an email about Bloodstained Ritual of the Night just now. Merry Christmas, Iga here. This year is coming close to an end. In this update, we have a very important announcement to make. Bloodstained will no longer be supporting the Mac and Linux. Wow. That sucks for whoever bought it for that. We have made this tough decision due to the challenges of supporting middleware and online features support that make sure to deliver the rest of the scope of the game. We will be offering backers who plan to play on the Mac and Linux the option to change the platform in their order. If you would like to change your platform, please send in an email with your new platform request and the email address associated with the Kickstarter pledge. We sincerely apologize for the inconvenience, and we hope that you understand. Development has reached its peak. We are currently checking the performance of Bloodstained on each platform. You know what? I bet you what happened. They're specifically talking about the performance with the online stuff, right? I bet you what happened was they've got it to a point where everything is doing good. Like, all the platforms that they're making it for are playing well, except for Mac and Linux for the online issues, right? And they're like, man, we're gonna have to put a lot more development time in just this, or we can drop that because most people didn't buy it on that setting anyways, and focus more on everything else, which is so much far ahead. I bet you that's what happened. Overall, we're done with the enemy placement and entering the adjustment phase. So that, oh, that's cool. The level design is basically done then at that point. But there are still many progression blocking bugs that we must take care of. Wow, really? You're not just going to publish it? You're not going to publish it with a bunch of game-breaking bugs? What? 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 Who do you think you are? Trying to show up WB and Capcom, not Capcom, sorry, WB and Bethesda and all and all these other game companies that are AAA billion-dollar companies. I'd like to pass along some photos of the development team. I feel like Iga has more gray hair than he used to. I feel like Iga has maybe a little bit more gray hair than he used to. Oh, what is this? Oh, there's Japanese writing. I think they're saying it in Japanese too. Oh. The fan art is always so good for this. Okay, wait, hold on. Alright, here we go. It doesn't look like we're in a crunch period. It doesn't look like we're in the crunch period, does it? But we actually work quietly like this most of the time. WayForward have already helped us improve the game in a number of ways, including creating incredibly assets. Oh, nice. They help with some asset development. And lighting placements that we're looking forward to. Today, we'd like to share a new enemy concept. This is the ferocious, a demon fish. I would hate to come face to face with him in an aquarium. Well, ferocious will be useful for cooking. While he'll be useful for cooking, he will surely be delicious. Our whole team is working very hard. We're looking forward to. So if enemy placement's already done, then that means that this guy has to be a. This guy has to be. There's probably a stand-in for him right now. All them eyes. The better to see us with, huh? He even has eyes in his tail, like little miniature eyes in his tail. Look at that. Well, that confirms there's going to be some water level areas, right? That's nice. Because I don't remember any water level spots in the demo that we played. As always, we've collected some of our favorite fan art from Bloodstained. The community is perusal, future update. Yeah, the fan art's like sometimes really good. Happy holidays, Army of the Night. As Iga mentioned, the team is working on fine-tuning enemy placement. Oh, I thought they said they were done. They're just fine-tuning it. Okay. Almost done. Throughout the game. This polishing effort is very important and a delicate step. Yeah, I know about that. Like enemy placement is insanely important. Like especially in like a 2D EGA type game. Like you have to any of the, well, not just EGA, like a 2D, any kind of 2D game, period. Like even if it's just a platform, the areas that you have the enemies is just super important. It completely changes the flow of a level and whatnot. Like there's a platform here and a platform there, and this is a flat area here, and all right, so how hard do we want this area to be? Okay, so put this enemy here, put another enemy that does this type of attack over there, and put this thing here. Now let's play it a few times and see all the different ways that you can approach defeating this and different techniques. Like, I really like how this tends to do this to players, and how it makes them play this area in this way, and it makes it feel good. And it's like enemy placement is super big deal. In order to get to the point with a huge complete level layouts, enemy designs, enemy animation, assets, combat, that level layouts, enemies, animations, assets, combat systems due to WayForward help crushing bugs, asset creations, and lighting. Each level is being made to play better and to look better at the same time. There's still a lot to do, but this is an exciting stage of development as we work towards our launch in 2019. Thanks for your patience, and we hope everyone has a great holiday and a happy new year. Nice. Now, what was I doing before I get interrupted with that? No, I can't remember. Did anyone tell me what decoration I got? I got a fancy... There's multiple people that said I got a decoration. What kind of fancy decoration did I get?
It's so good to see you.
Or a gym? You mean like a Kulve Taroth gym? Oh, I don't even pay attention to that. If that's what you guys meant, not a decoration. Next round, if I have time, I'll start building a longsword build for stages 1, 2, and 3. Just to make sure. I want to see if I got the ice longsword as well. That'd be interesting if I could do all. Just do a little bit in between runs until I got both of them ready, and then do them both at the same, using both one after the other. All right, so I got the ice right here. So ooh, and it already has white sharpness from the get-go. Quite a bit of it as well. Neat. Okay. So yeah, I have both now. I have the lightning and the ice one, so we'll give that a shot. Lightning without white sharpness, of course. We'll try to make a build for it, but not right now because I've already took too long reading that email. I don't know about you guys, but I am really looking forward to Bloodstained Ritual of the Night. It's one of my most anticipated games, and I know it's going to be amazing because we played the demo here on this channel, and it was really good. Like, the demo was really good. We played... How long did we play the demo for? It was like 9 hours or something I streamed the demo on this channel. You could beat it in freaking probably 30 to 45 minutes if you're... The first time you play it, if you're not rushing, but you're not really exploring or taking your time. You're just like pushing on and following the natural progression without being distracted at all. You could probably beat it in like 45 minutes. Speed run, you could probably do it in like 15. Because it was just a demo, right? It was just 2 areas. That's all. But me, I was enjoying it so much. Like, I did everything. The only thing I did not like was the boss fight in the second area. The boss fight in the second area, I really liked it, but at the same time, I think that one of his attack animations was not quite right, and I'm hoping they address that. And it wasn't that he was too hard or anything. I was actually overpowered by that time, which is one of the reasons why I had switched weapons to a much weaker weapon, and I took off most of my armor, didn't I? I think I had most of my armor taken off as well. So I was fighting him way underpowered, and I was just like getting his animations and whatnot. I figured he might have been the final boss for the demo. It felt like he would be, which is why I went in so underpowered, and it took so many tries. I wanted to like learn the timings and actually like really get a feel of them. Oh, I left. Yeah, I think everyone was on standby. Weren't they? I can't remember if I checked now. Longsword gameplay is fun to watch. Oh, I'll make sure to like start making the build in between runs while everyone else is getting ready.
Now get out there.
Ready? Longsword is the most used weapon in the game. People really love that longsword. Oh crap, I have the wrong weapon. It'll be fine, I'm gonna grab some tracks and whatnot. And then I'll go back and switch out weapons. I got so distracted by the Bloodstained stuff. There we go. Nothing? Okay. Really? Where are all the tracks? There we go. No, I missed them. No, I don't want that. I might as well take it. place of this. Oh, all this time is being wasted. Let me go ahead and switch out real quick. We could be doing tons of extra damage here. Sorry about that. Stupid coughing. Coughing. Oh, look at that. She's not through here yet, so I can maybe grab a track or two still. Or not. Wow, what is going on? Why is she not dropping tracks? That's weird. I don't know why I don't zip over there. It's like I want. It's because I've gotten more used to just running around rather than zipping, because you get punished without getting as many tracks, I guess, maybe. All right, come on, big crystals. Yeah. See, I don't like it when she takes this path, because we get to when she goes that way, we get 2 extra drops. See, we don't get to drop this on her now. The person who used that cannon there, try not to use that cannon if you can avoid it, Lady Yaya. I think it costs our team a lot more than it helps our team. Because when that wall's broken, she goes right instead of left, and when she goes right instead of left, we lose out on 2 drops of the walls, which is 120 points. You know, not as concerned about the part breaking, even though, you know, she's on the ground, which will give us tons of times to break parts and scores too. But really, it's the 120 points we lose out on. Let's see. That one. And this one. We're both missed out on. Yeah, you can influence, just in case you guys didn't know, you can influence her pathing by blowing up certain walls.
All right.
She's more likely to follow the path of least resistance to getting in here. Like, for instance, you saw how with her, she was running along that path corridor over there, and she eventually came through here. Well, if she would have been like halfway through that corridor, a little bit less than halfway, and someone would have walked over here and blew up this wall, believe it or not, she would turn around and start walking through this direction instead. She tends to follow the paths of least resistance to getting to where she's trying to go. And the first place she's trying to go to is a hole. And after she's gone to a few holes, the next path that she wants, of course, is down here. Did you try to kill me while I wasn't paying attention, Kulve Taroth? That is against the rules. barely. Oh yeah, she's threat level 1. I'm like, huh, I feel like I should have broken a lot more parts by now, but yeah, it's because it's our first run. She's threat level 1. None of that bump stuff this time, lady.
Proceed with caution.
Now, I'm always like super wary of her bump bites now. Not Thomas. That would be my question. Why not? Remember, next run, let's try to save those sleeps for Area 4 if we can. I'm actually gonna abstain from doing more damage to her. I feel like we did good enough. She's probably gonna go to Area 3 even if we don't hit her. Yeah, we have a really strong team here. Hey guys and gals. How's it going, Luminous? What you doing, Colby? Ah! Ah! Whoa! Didn't get that freaking Superman. I feel like I was close enough to get the Superman dive. I don't know. I feel like I was close enough to get the Superman time. Ah, oh, she's going into Area 3.
Keep looking. Don't let
Darn
up.
it.
We're bound to pick up the trail somewhere.
Hey, Mr. Meowgie. Alright, while waiting for her to leave, I'm actually going to go ahead and start on that build, guys. And same thing, I'm going to like just retool other builds that I make, because it just makes it so much quicker. It's not going to be the best possible build, but, right, like I'm making the builds in the middle of these missions, so... I mean, in the middle of these runs, so I might as well just do something like that. This one maybe, because this one is dragon, but it's getting the dragon from the arm, isn't it? Yep, Val Hazak Van Braces. Empress Crown B. Why would I need evade? That can't be the best bet. Yeah, so building off of this isn't going to be that great because this is a really old one. Oh, UPS? I think that meant to be, that's supposed to be UPD update. Yeah, but yeah, both of these are extremely long old builds, so I can't really retool them very easily. I'll have to start from mostly scratch, unfortunately. Handicraft thing is going to be the first thing to go. Fan braces are going to be switched to like the most efficient piece of armor in the entire game.
Democracy is non-negotiable.
And Dragon Eye Patch is going to go for now. In fact, let's put the Dragon Eye Patch into the... where is it at? Yeah, let's go with this one. Alright, let's try this to start off with and see how this goes. And let's switch to the lightning one to start as well. Now, by the way, the reason why I'm not participating in Area 3 is because I'd prefer for her not to go to Area 4. So, reducing our team's damage is the best way to do that. This will make the run a bit shorter because we already have more than enough points. Since we have 4 teams making the runs, gathering points. And Area 2 is probably enough when it comes to having 4 teams. I think it seems like it would be enough, right? I don't know though. I don't know if all of our teams have always gotten to the, well, we've done that before. I don't know if we've done that before or if there's been 1 or 2 teams that got further, right? When we got 6 with 4 teams. Okay, so oh, that's right, I can't do the decorations. So yeah, we're gonna start with this loadout here. The way this is built here. And then we'll go into the decorations after the fight. I was just about to start messing with the decorations. In fact, let's switch to the fireproof mantle and the temporal mantle. Though it would be better for me to have the evasion mantle. But I'm playing safe right now, and then I'll decide what to do once I've tested it, right? Like, I think the very next run I can play with it a little bit, especially because my team is so ridiculously strong right now. Alright, so let's save this. Wow, like, look at all these test builds. I have freaking that many pages of test builds now. I need to start, like, moving some of these test builds over into the true build section and deleting others, because I don't need this many right now. You didn't open the pick emote all stream this. Oh, I didn't? You're right. Catbot's not even working as far as detecting how many people are watching the stream too, by the way. It's probably because it's detecting the other stream and not this stream. Like, it says there's 0 viewers right now. Nice, she ran away in Area 3. That's really awesome. Why does YouTube have to be so bad when it comes to these things? That's probably why it hasn't... normally we have people stopping by. That's probably why a single person isn't stopping by, because it's advertising the other videos thing. Like, why? Why must you suck, YouTube? There's no need to suck. You could just, like, do a thing, and it'd be nice, you know? Yeah, it still says there's 2 streams that are live. How? I don't... How? Let me see if there's a way to stop it. Like, there's just a stuff. YouTube says I'm streaming 2 times. Okay, yeah, there's event 1 and event 2. Okay, well, there might be a way for me to stop it then. Hold on. Like, I'm gonna have to, like, start logging out of YouTube, checking my dang thing to make sure it's fine, and then logging back in every single time before the stream. Maybe do it on, like, 5 different browsers or something. Okay. Live streaming. Sorry about this, guys. Trying to fix this crap. You have added upload default profiles, cards, thumbnail, monetize, stream options. Stream options? Enable DVR, make archive unlisted when help, stream monetize, no. Delays. Cards. Basic info. No, there's nothing here to to look at that, but let's try advanced settings. Let's see if there's anything on the side. This is so stupid. Yeah, there should only be one stream. There should be one stream. I'm gonna stop and restart it again, but this time I think I might just leave it down until it publishes both streams. That way it can start as one stream. Which is actually really bad for your channel. I don't think I really have much of a choice in order to stop it from doing this. Alright, give me a minute, guys. I'm gonna shut the stream down for a bit. Whoa, whoa, there we go.